Ultimately, you experience labour pain because your brain receives messages from your uterus telling it that the uterine muscles are working and they're sore. So, the number one way to minimise labour and delivery pain is to interrupt those pain messages, and you can do it without an epidural. Keep watching. Weeks ago, I began this series on how to have a natural birth with 7 ways to deal with labour pains without drugs. That video covered 7 techniques that you can use to manage your labour pains so that it doesn't overwhelm you. But there was one thing missing from that video. One key tool that I used during my own drug-free labour that was absolutely vital in managing my labour pain. So today, I want to introduce you to my secret weapon, my TENS machine. I'll tell you what a TENS is, how it works, and why it is so fantastic. And for a little bit of fun, I will be getting my husband in to demonstrate how the TENS is set up and used. First of all, TENS is an acronym for transcutaneous electrical nerve stimulation. That is a whole heap of big words to say that a TENS machine gives off small electrical pulses that stimulate your nerves. I'm going to open up the unit and show you what's inside my TENS kit. A TENS machine comes with a small handheld unit that you will use to control the machine throughout your labour. They usually come with a lanyard to hang it around your neck so that you don't have to keep hold of the unit while you're not having a contraction. And it also comes with 2 big long labour electrodes that are placed on your back, either side of your spinal column. So how does a TENS machine work? Right at the beginning of your labour, you place the 2 electrodes on your back about a finger's width away from your spinal column. And you will need to get one of your birth team to do this for you. You hook it all up and you turn the TENS machine up to a strong but comfortable level. You'll feel tingling, but it shouldn't hurt you. Then, when a contraction comes, you hold down the boost button, and that essentially gives you a strong electrical zap. Now, why on earth would you want to zap yourself throughout labour? That is a very good question. Well, what's actually happening when you use the TENS machine is that the strong electrical stimulation scrambles those pain messages that are being sent from your uterus. And it's very effective at reducing the level of perceived pain. In fact, during my own labour, the TENS was so effective at helping me manage my pain that I was scared to take it off and hop into the birth pool because it can't be used in water. In the end, I did take it off. But this little machine got me through 20 hours of labour, right through transition, and basically up until the pushing stage, at which point I hopped into the birth pool. Did it eliminate pain? No. But did it minimise pain? Yes. Now, if you're still not convinced, here are 3 reasons why I think the TENS is so fantastic and why every labouring mother should hire a unit. The first is that you are in control. Probably the best thing about the TENS machine is that you are in control the entire time that you use it. You choose when to put it on, you choose the strength of the stimulation, and you choose if you don't want to use it anymore. There are other pain relief options that are available to you, but these are interventions that are done to you, and they often come with unwanted side effects. Which brings me to the second reason the TENS is so fantastic. There are no negative side effects. Of course, you should talk to your doctor about using the TENS machine since they know your medical history. But for the average healthy mama, the TENS is a risk-free option. The fact is, you might decide that you don't like the TENS. You don't want to use it, so you take it off. But that's it. It's done. You just keep on labouring. There's no lasting side effects from having used the machine. And that is simply not the case with most of the other pain relief options that are available to you. And finally, the third reason the TENS is so fantastic is that it's relatively inexpensive to hire. I hired my machine from Tens Australia and it cost me less than $100. However, I decided to purchase the machine afterwards and they gave me a brand new unit and they deducted the higher cost from the purchase price. So that was really cool. So if you're pregnant and planning a natural childbirth, I highly recommend that you hire a Tens machine. Now it's also worth saying that not all Tens are created equal. I used the Free Mums Tens machine and it has a few features that some other machines don't. For example, I have seen machines that have a much larger control unit that doesn't fit as easily in your hand. This perfectly molds around your hand, so it's really comfortable throughout your labor. My machine has just two simple control buttons. The boost button is a big button that takes effort to press, so it can't be knocked and used accidentally throughout the labor. And then the boost, I suppose it's a dial, the boost dial to turn up the strength of the machine. But I have seen other units that have multiple buttons on the front to change different settings and they're sensitive. So if you lean up against a birth ball, you can actually turn your Tens machine off by accident. So that's not a good thing during labor. This is good because you don't have to focus on it. It's very intuitive to use. And finally, some units have 4 small electrodes that are placed on your back rather than 2 long ones. Now the idea behind the long electrodes is that it blocks multiple points along your spine. So if down lower it hasn't blocked the pain message, up higher maybe it'll block the pain message. So I find these 2 long electrodes much more effective than 4 smaller ones. I think that's important to look out for when you are hiring a Tens machine. Now, I am passionate about getting the word out about Tens machines and their use during labor. I truly believe this little tool can help so many more women achieve the natural childbirth that they're hoping for. So before you go, I would love for you to share this video. If you have any pregnant friends who are planning a natural childbirth, just quickly send them a link to this video and help me get the word out. And like I said, this video is actually part 5 of my How to Have a Natural Birth series. So far, I've covered topics such as 7 ways to deal with your labor pain without drugs, how to write a birth plan you'll actually use, and last week I interviewed my twin sister about how to be a great birth support. So make sure you check out the rest of the videos in this series and I will see you next Monday. Bye!
This is what it feels like to be in labour, according to Liz.
You don't need the lanyard, do you? You can just hold it in your hand.
I'm sure I don't accidentally throw it across the room.
Normally you would put the lanyard around your neck. So you turn it that way, left,
Yep, it's got the arrow there.
anti-clockwise,
Yep.
and that goes up to a 6, which is the maximum strength. I laboured on a number 2 for 17 hours, and 6 was transition. So 6 is very painful. It sounds not
6 is
painful.
transition.
6 is transition.
I'll be going through transition today. Transition.
I don't think you could actually handle it.
I don't think I can. I think
joking.
I'll
I don't think you could actually handle it. Help stop that from pulling off against anything. So that's the cord plugged in. You hold that.
As if birth wasn't intense enough.
No. So I'm going to get an alcohol wipe to clean your back. Just
Okay.
hold this.
You hold that thought too. In context, Amelia's sleeping, so I cannot yell.
So Steve's going to use some of the birth skills that I promoted in my other video to
Counting.
manage his pain without screaming. Because our daughter is asleep in the room just next door. So
You vocalised.
I did vocalise, but you're not vocalising. Steve's going to do it without vocalising. You
No.
don't want to...
Tasered, then waxed.
Yep, taser and then waxed, it's true. Okay.
So when I press the button,
it will give
I
you
will no longer feel my labour pain.
It'll give you a strong electrical stimulation, which is designed to scramble the pain messages, yes.
Okay. Thought why not?
Is it turned on?
Oh, I think so.
In the wrong way. That's so funny. Stephen isn't actually feeling anything. It's all in his head. That is so funny. Well, just turn it up. You'll feel it. Just quickly whiz it up. Oh no, go, go.
Oh, strike a light. Whoa.
It's working.
It's on. Ha, ha, ha. Light tingling. Ha. Here we go, got some green lights flashing.
Okay, good.
Which means taser is active for tasering. Yeah, I am getting a bit of a tingle in the old spine.
What level are you on?
1.
1, okay, ready. And you've got to hold it down. Don't just give yourself a zap. Okay, ready?
I'm going to give it a short zap.
Just test it out, just test it out.
Okay, let's give it a little. Not doing anything.
It's not bad?
It's not doing anything more than before.
Okay, take it off. Turn it up then.
Oh my goodness. So this is the pain that Liz was going through for most of her labour. I've just hit the on button.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's just like a massage from a taser. It's kind of what you would expect, I guess. I've got it down still. I'm doing good.
For 17 hours straight. With labour pain, obviously, not just the tens. So it's not bad.
Huh? No, it's fine.
Didn't hurt.
I'm overreacting. I thought it was going to be worse. I'm not
Yeah.
going over 2 though.
Yeah. No, you are. Come on.
Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah. See, it's a big leap from number 2 to number 3, isn't it?
I know. It took me ages to get from 2
Whoa,
to 3.
my
Yeah.
goodness. And you're sure this is okay?
I'm sure it's...
You're sure it's been scientifically proven not to... Oh wow. I don't think I can go over 3. How high is this going to be when I press the button? My golly gosh. Whew.
Ready? 1 minute. Or 30 seconds.
Oh.
We'll do a 30-second contraction. We'll do a 30-second contraction.
Can't feel my legs. Oh my goodness. Oh, ooh,
Are you
ooh.
going to hold the button now?
No. How high is it going to go? Because like 2... Oh, it didn't do anything. Ha.
Ready? It's like a contraction. It doesn't do anything and it builds up. So that's the contraction button.
You sure this is okay for your spine?
I'm sure I used it during labour.
You're still walking, aren't you?
I'm still walking. You ready? Are you down?
I'm going. Whoa, my goodness! It's like pushed me across the room.
6 seconds.
Well, oh my goodness. Did you get up to the top level of this?
I got up to the
Oh
six,
my
the very top
goodness. Wow.
Come on.
It's more than just pressing the button. It's like tenses all my muscles and I launch. Here we go. Yep. Oh my goodness. Oh, that feels terrible. Oh,
Something else.
I can't.
Focus on
It's like
something else.
I feel like I'm gonna blow up on my muscles. How can?
10 seconds.
Oh my goodness.
15, you're almost there. Halfway.
Hypnobirthing.
Hypnobirthing.
Whale noises.
The wailing.
Wailing noises.
30 seconds. Oh, you're still going.
Yeah.
You're going to do a 30-second contraction. You don't have to do that 1 minute. I've stopped.
Oh my goodness. I don't think I can go higher than that though. I genuinely, have we got the right battery in this?
Got the
It
right
feels like it's going to blow up all my muscles.
Yeah.
Use the TENS machine. It's wonderful for birth.
It's wonderful. It's amazing.
Promise me.
The fun
Oh,
is...
you've instantly been transported back into labour.
I can't go higher than a 3. Oh my goodness. What was that?
Oh,
Like
10 seconds?
That's it. I'm done. I'm not doing this. Game over.